What turns you on that you are absolutely embarrassed about? Story 1. I had a male friend that was very religious and did not touch women. We were close friends for years and never touched, hugged, shook hands, nothing. One day he passed me a pen, and his finger grazed my finger ever so slightly. Holy moly. It was like one of the most intense and sensual moments I've ever experienced. The sense of touch was magnified to a level I had never experienced. Years later he told me that this moment almost caused him to leave religion and just take me. So yes, that's my kink now. But anytime I asked a partner to just avoid touching for like a week, even a few days, to build up the sexual tension, they thought I was crazy. You need to watch Pride and Prejudice. Story 2. Chokers, scarves, or really anything wrapped around a woman's neck, which isn't so embarrassing. But the reason is because the first fictional character I had a crush on was the girl with the ribbon around her neck, that when she took it off, her head fell off. Edit. Because a lot of people have asked or speculated, it's the girl with the green ribbon, not from The Wolf Among Us. Oh my god. I literally just read this story to my daughter, not 10 minutes ago. She found my very old scary story picture book and asked me to read it. Story 3. When a guy lays his head on my lap and is totally vulnerable. My girlfriend particularly loves this, while she enjoys our time alone together. Rough and dominating. She absolutely adores the switch and things, with me laying my head on her lap and just kinda trusting her completely, letting her play with my hair, because she apparently likes how soft it is, and seeing it poof up. There was a guy I was friends with in high school who I knew liked me, but I didn't really like back. Went over to his house with a group of about 3 others to watch a movie. At some point he laid his head on my lap. I couldn't ducking focus on the rest of the movie. It felt like I was on fire down there in the best way. Story 4. When you're able to go from having sex to talking for a bit, and then somewhere in the natural flow of conversation you both just start ducking again. I think that makes me feel so wanted. That's also not something you like talk about happening. It just kinda happens. Yes, I love when people can joke and laugh and talk about random stuff all while having a gloriously good time in bed. Good belly laughs. And absolute silliness in bed is a big one for me. Story 5. When someone gets really close and whispers, like, please, no, I can't be corny right now. Same. Don't ducking whisper in my ear, unless you want me tingling. I literally have this thing that makes my lower spine actually tingle when whispered in one ear. Only one side though, right near the bottom of the earlobe. Weird feeling, not always sexual, but can be intimate in the right moment. Also happens during haircuts, when the trimmers get behind my ear. Story 6. Had an ex who was 4 feet 11 inches stomp on the couch cushion next to me and put her hand on my throat because of some excessive teasing. She was angry and wanted me to get on with it already. My brain fried, and I thought something broke in me for a second. Like a hot balloon of excitement bubbling up from your stomach. Or at least, that's the best way I can describe what happens. Just trying to imagine this scenario. It's hard for large guys to find a girl that can or wants to dominate them. Story 7. I'm gonna hate that I posted this, but it was the night after a convention, and me and some friends went bowling. I was still wearing the ears from a costume, and someone came up to me and asked to pet my head. They proceeded to pet me and say, "You're such a good boy." And I was so glad I had a place to sit down. I went to a spirit animal party at a mansion once, and a woman dressed like what she called a cosmic leopard laid down next to me and gave me the best head scratches of my life. Woke up an hour later, and a white phoenix was laying next to me. Heck of a party. Story 8. Wrestling with someone who's much stronger than me. To be honest, it turns me on even more when I somehow win sometimes. The look of defeat, misery, and annoyance on losing on the other person is absolutely delicious. It's too hard to win as a woman. I'm Amazon-sized and still, guys' denser muscle fibers will win eventually. I've noticed that guys love when they really have to try hard to win. Though, it's pretty rare for an average-sized guy to be able to wrestle with a woman and not have to feel like they need to hold back for fear of causing injury. Having to work for it is fun. Story 9. A woman in the morning with messy hair and no makeup and tired. Total turn on. Also a woman doing sexual acts in full clothing. Not sure why. Oh man. Something about the act while my wife is still wearing a sundress. My wife and I went to a farmer's market on a Saturday, and she wore one of her sundresses. Special occasion, you know. And anyway, that's how we ended up with our daughter. Edit. Bestie, it was on a Saturday. Not this last weekend. Hello everyone. Before continuing the video, I am thrilled to announce that our YouTube channel now offers a membership program. By joining our channel as a member, you will gain access to exclusive perks and benefits that are not available to regular viewers. To become a member, simply click the join button on my channel homepage or under any of my videos. Memberships start at just $3.99 per month and can be canceled at any time. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we hope to see you as a member soon. Story 10. Biting. A girl I had a crush on in high school bit my arm playfully, and I had to hide my hard-on. Also, a recent hookup nibbled my earlobe and around my neck and shoulders, and I reached the mountaintop moments later. Something more conventionally embarrassing would be when I tried to get back into anime as an adult and was ashamed to be getting corny for some of the female characters, specifically Yoko from Gurren Lagann and Tornado from One Punch Man. Story 11. There is a spot on the dead center back of my head. Even someone lightly touching it or pulling my hair sets me off. Doesn't matter who. I dated this woman that had that spot just behind and under her ears on both sides. I found this out when one time we were hanging out before we got together, and she was leaning her chair back on the legs while she started to tip over. And with one hand I grabbed armrest, and my other hand caught her at the base of her neck right before she fell. I don't think I have ever in my life ever turned a woman on that fast. We had a lot of fun together that year. Lo. Story 12. A competent and capable girl who is completely fumbling something. Like a girl that is really smart and knows how to cook, but is completely ducking up trying to make dinner. I'll go over and help, but I will constantly be thinking of helping in other ways. It's more of an emotional turn-on for me than physical. Oh shit, this is hot. Is reading this comment section and learning other people's weird turn-ons. A weird turn-on. Haha. Story 13. Female mid-level managers at grocery stores. Like the assistant manager or department head. I'm dead serious. And I have no idea why. Edit. Oh wow. Wasn't expecting this to take off. FAQ. My mom did not work such a job while growing up, and we have a great relationship. I'm married to a nurse. No, there's no role play. Not that she wouldn't be down. It's just my secret thing. Definitely not Malcolm in the Middle. Even though I love the show. I have no idea how it started. I just like the vibe they give off. And the quasi-professional dress they affect from time to time. With the tight business pants and rumpled buttoned-up blouse. I'm not a creeper. I don't lurk or force interactions. I feel like people, especially women, should be left the duck alone at work. But, you know, I'll steal a glance or two here and there. Or get in their checkout line. It's all above board. It's not a corn thing. Dina from Superstore is a great example.